All right, final look. Here we go. Enjoy. Good morning. So today I'm going to be using Japanese dollar store makeup, almost exclusively. They didn't have a foundation, so I went ahead and used a serum foundation for the base. So it's a water-based foundation, but they did have a cheek palette, some eyeliner with the sharpener built in. So each of these items was $2, 200 yen or 225. Some gold mascara, some red gold mascara, and then some liquid eyeshadows. Got these. So I got 4 liquid eyeshadows, and a liquid eyeliner that was dark brown instead of black. And they also had a translucent powder. So we're going to get started on that. And I think first things first, I think I'm going to do this the way I've been doing my glass skin. That feels appropriate since it's more common. Yeah, I got 3 of the things. So I also bought this eyeshadow palette. This lip oil that's cherry flavored with amino acids, vitamin E, C, AHA, BHA, all that crap. And then I also bought the Juicy Fruits lip oil, cute little strawberry on the top. So I'm going to go ahead and put these on at the beginning. So my lips are nice, and this one's more like a lip gloss. The other one's more of a lip oil. It's very liquidy and absorbs into the lips pretty quickly. So this is that kind of review, just like in case you were curious. So full depth, let's go. Okay, I don't know which one to do first. We're going to start with the cheeks. Let me grab a fluffy brush and make sure that's clean. Tapping off any extra powder from the last time I used it because I don't clean my brushes every single day. Probably should. Oh, I'm scared of that one. I'm scared of that pink. So we're going to start with this. These are all a little chromatic instead of like just being a blush. Goes on like crazy. Holy crap. All right, let me grab my mirror. I'm a little scared. Okay, don't be scared. Oh, that's so pretty. All right, so I like the prismaticness of it. Let me see if I can get the same on the other side without dipping it again. Oh my God, it's so pigmented. All right, so I'm just going inwards towards my nose and upwards under my eye bags. In case you wanted to do the same look, in case it looks good at the end. So that is so pink. Okay, okay. All right, is that even though? I'm just gonna do a light blush. So I will be putting the powder on top of this. That's part of why I'm allowing it to be so pigmented. I'm gonna grab the dark pink. I'm scared. The rest look like highlighters, so I'm going to save those for the end. Let's use this to contour a little. So I'm just gonna look like I went to the beach, I guess. All right, so the dark pink isn't really that much darker in terms of how it's going on. Here, let me get more so I can see better. I'd rather it look bad and give an honest review. This is just more about the reviewing of the makeup. Okay. So I'm gonna go underneath here. It's so shiny that you can't really tell the difference in the colors. It's really pretty though. And I'm going to use that to lightly contour the rest of my face because they didn't have like a contour palette. So I'm just going to use the pink ever so faintly. And I'm just going to look like I went to the beach. And I'm doing my jawline, underneath my jawline, slightly down the neck. And I probably need a little bit more. I just go like this. So I don't grab a lot. The forehead. I don't know why I do my forehead, but I'm going to keep doing it. Okay. I look like a clown and I love it. So from there, I'm going to try this powder. I bought 2 colors because neither of them were really the right color. This one's more pink. This one's more yellow. They're both very fair. So let's go ahead and let's open this up and see what the, all right, this little poof that it comes with. And then has the typical little thing. It's just a good number of dots. It has the same amount of like dots as my normal one, but it's a smaller compact. Again, it was like $6 less than my normal one, so I'm not gonna complain. And I'm gonna open that. Good thing I took these out of the packaging and forgot this. I would forget one tiny thing. I guess whatever. Proof that I just opened these. Okay. Not pre-recorded. Okay, so I'm gonna, wow, it doesn't come out very fast. Okay. That's better. Do a light little that. Tap the rest onto the other thing. Now I'm going to go under the eyes smoothly. So I'm really just de-shining what I put on. Okay, so that did lighten up that pink a little bit, so I'm less scared about how that's going to look when I'm done. I like the fluffy brush for this because it doesn't like pat too much in. That looks nice and effervescent. Okay, nice on the other side. And then just tapping that through the rest of my face. Hold your breath while you do that kind of stuff. Or exhale so you don't get it into your nose. Okay, that looks so pretty. That side is still way more pink. Or am I imagining that? Nope, it's way more pink. Okay. There's a little more powder on it, maybe, right here. Just to lighten that up or loosen the color a little. Do my eyebrows. They also had eyebrow pencils. I didn't really want to buy an eyebrow pencil, so we might not do eyebrows today. All right, so there's that. Now I'm going to grab a little of that light pink that I used at the beginning that is not so light. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. Kind of just highlight my face. And reapply some of that pink on the nose and on the apple of my cheek. Grab some of this highlighter. Ooh, pretty. So this is more of a loose highlighter. It doesn't go on like a straight line or anything. It diffuses nicely. De-shine just to put the shine back on. Okay, that's up close. My skin isn't great, but the makeup is. And eyeshadow time. I have so many options. I have this, and I have these. And I also bought this at a different time from the same place. That's part of what inspired me to do this video. Because it's a good product. I'm going to try this holographic one in my inner corner. Ooh, girl. Nice. So they had two different holographic ones. I bought both. So yeah, we're gonna use both. I'm gonna use each of the ones I just bought. Maybe not the pink one because it doesn't go with the rest. So I don't know how I feel about the applicator, but the product itself is great. You kind of have to tap it in to like, it ends up with brush strokes. All right, here's the other holographic one. I'm gonna put it right here. This one's a purple. Whoa. The camera like blurring it out? Well, I messed it up after tapping it, but all right. So I put a little bit on. It's a cream base, so I'm going to smudge it. That's the purple. blended with the green or pink or green, pink, 2 different colors. I'm going to do the same on the other side. So it takes more, like the applicator isn't great, but the product is again, and I don't know how I feel about the design of the container because it's hard to get it out when it's at the bottom of the container. Like look, the applicator goes like that. So you can't really reach this bottom section. The brand is Kiyora. The product is good. They just need a different packaging so you can actually use it all. Because it's cheap, good, and like because it's cheap and good, you don't feel bad using it. So you actually want to buy more. Okay, so I also have these 2 different golds that I bought. Like eyeshadow. I think I'm going to use this one under my eye. Oh, wow. Crazy. Careful not to get it in your eye. That is insane. Whoa. This video is just me going whoa to eyeshadow. Whatever. Whoa. Okay, so now I'm going to use the other gold. It's a slightly darker gold. Put it in the outer corner. Okay. And now I am going to use that pink a little. Oh wait, I have these left. Okay, so I'm going, I will use the pink just to show you what it looks like. It's a little dirty of an applicator, but it still works. This is actually what made me even notice the thing about the design. So putting that in the outer corner, blending it a little. See, it's like that. And tapping it out. Doing the same on the other side. Tapping it and then tapping it outward. So this one's really good for shading because it doesn't really go on too pink. And I'm going to take a little eyeshadow brush I have and blend it a little while it's still a little damp. Okay, and now I'm going to use the same eyeshadow brush, cleaning it off. And grab, so these are the colors. This is similar to the gold I used, but it isn't at the same time. So I'm going to grab a little bit of this and put it here to blend with that purple iridescent that I used in the outer corner. And then looks like the makeup is settling into my creases, just PSA. You do want to prime your eyelid. I did not do that. At least with liquid. Actually, I can't tell. I kind of primed my eyelid and that happened, so that's how that's going. So since I have that purple iridescent there, I'm going to grab, what does this look like? It's crazy. Grab an orange color. Wild. Okay, so here's the orange on top of that gold from earlier. Just like underneath in the outer corner. Whoa, that looks nice. Okay, cleaning my brush so I can get a new color. Grabbing this turquoise from the same palette and going like this, lightly around where I had that green iridescent, bringing it on top of the purple, then over onto that pink and creating that defining line for the rest of the makeup. Now, I'm going to grab purple, like a pinkish purple, and tap it on, blending with that turquoise carefully, flipping the brush over for the other side, and blending it underneath the turquoise. So the turquoise is what'll show really, and this will be in the crease. That looks nice. Mermaid vibes. And then I'm going to grab this dark purple, like it's blue purple, you know what I mean? It's one of those colors where you don't know what to call it. And tap it in the outer corner underneath is the bottom. Is that even? It is now. Okay. Eyeshadow complete. Eyeliner and mascara time, because I got the fun mascara. All right, so here's this brown eyeliner. This is the pencil. So I'm going to do under here. See how it goes on. Kind of pointy. I know I'm stating the obvious. All right, let's do this. Takes a couple. It's more of a light eyeliner. I'd recommend this eyeliner if you didn't really want to look like you're wearing eyeliner, which makes it perfect actually. See, you know, that's like nothing. And then the liquid eyeliner that I bought is called Your Glam X Tokyo Girls Collection. So some of these are different brands, but they were all available at the Japanese dollar store. Now I'm going to do this outer corner carefully, and I'm not going all the way up with it today. It's picking up the eyeshadow, the applicator, and I don't know how to feel about that. Right, like maybe this isn't good for this makeup combo. Might need to use like a different kind of brush. Okay, so I did the outer corner with that, and I'm going to pull this pencil back into things and do the inner corner. If it'll let me. So this is again a brown, so it's not looking too crazy. And I have two mascaras, remember? The fun kind. Shiny mascara, let's go. Wait, is my upper lip sweaty? My upper lip is sweating. Oh, review of the powder time, I guess. I didn't end up using the more pink powder. I used the more yellow one since I applied so much pink foundation. Just PS. My upper lip was in fact sweating. I'm going to apply a little bit more of that lip oil. Okay, here's this one. The amino acid one. Huh, I didn't buy lipstick. So I guess this is the lipstick today. Cute. Guess I'm gonna have to deal with outlined lips. No, I'm doing lipstick. I'm just going to use a different lipstick. I didn't see lipstick there, which was so funny. They had lip liner, which looked like it worked really good. They had lip oil. They had lip stain. They had everything but lipstick. So mascara, I have red and gold. We're gonna start with the red. What the fuck is that applicator, man? I'm not getting no volume with this. Maybe I will. We'll see. So I'm going to start evenly coating the lashes with the color. Probably going to take a few dunks in the thing. Not even looking. Okay. Oh, just got it in my eye. Okay, so it looks good in person. It looks more like a brown mascara than like a burgundy or pink. It actually made my eyelashes look smaller. So I have the other eyeliner, the other one, the gold one. Let's try that on the tips. See how this one shows up? If at all. It isn't. It's pretty. It changed the color to red of my eyelashes. And I'm sure this would just make my eyelashes look blonde. So let me see if I can grab like a chunk of it and do like the tip of my lash. Oh, I got some progress. See that chunk right there? Oh, yeah. All right, and now getting some more of the mascara on the brush. Doing the tips of the lashes. Perfect. Okay. So nice. Okay. I think I'm going to refrain from doing lipstick. Okay, so here's the final look. Here's with lighting changes. Wow. Whoa. This one's like, this lighting is like the prettiest. You can see the mascara better. The eyeshadow came out good, okay, could be better. The foundation came out great. The blush from this round of makeup was good. The powder, good. The lip oiling. And I like my eyebrows not being eyebrows like this. So yeah, thanks for watching.